I'm Michelle from Not Too Shabby in Downtown Glendora, and we have been busy getting ready for Christmas this year. And I thought I'd take some time to share about how we make our burlap bows, because of all of our pins that we have on Pinterest, the photograph of our burlap bows that we sell on our Etsy store is the most popular and repinned picture in my Not Too Shabby Pinterest page. So what we're going to start with for a large burlap bow is a roll of twine. And I actually pre-cut it before I get started, about 2.5 to 3 feet. We're going to use this to tie off our bow. I have a pair of scissors and a roll of 4-inch burlap ribbon. You're going to need about 10 to 12 feet of this ribbon in order to make one large bow. And if you don't have burlap ribbon like this available to you, we sell it at our shop, we sell it on our Etsy store, but you could also go to the fabric store, buy a long sheet of burlap fabric and actually just cut it into 12-foot strips to make your burlap bows. So we're going to start our bow with about 2 feet or so, 2.5 to 3 feet of ribbon, which is what's going to be your tail on your bow. And we're going to make a 10-loop ribbon or 10-loop bow, starting with one fold. Now you want to make your folds tight enough so that they maintain their form, so that when you're done tying it off you can manipulate the bow to take on different shapes. If you do it too loose all the way around, then your bow's going to flop and it's just going to look kind of saggy. So start with about, I would guess, 3 inches or so, and you're going to go back and forth with your loops, holding it tight in the center. These bows are so great for parties. I love how versatile they are because you can use them year-round. Even though we use them predominantly at Christmas time, I've used them throughout the year for other special events like baby showers. We decorated easy up tents with these. They make great embellishments on chairs at events. You can just tie them on the back of chairs. And of course you could use them to decorate packages if you're giving presents. So right now we have 4 loops, so it's a total of 8 loops. We're going to do 2 more and that's going to fill it out. Okay, so there's 5 on each side. They're all about the same size. Now we're going to take our cut twine that we got ready beforehand. Where your hand is grabbed in the center, you're going to tie it around. And I usually loop it around about 1 time just so it's holding it. And then I'll tie it in a knot a couple times to get it really tight. Cut your ribbon down here. You want to do like a small decorative cut. You can do an angle cut at it. I like to do a more traditional bow cut. And then I'm going to finish off this side. So I have my finished bow, but it needs to be tweaked just a little bit so it takes on a better shape, a fuller shape. I'm pulling my tails back here, and I'm just going to manipulate this a little bit. You can kind of play around with this quite a bit to get it the way you want it. Just push these around, and this is a nice full burlap bow. Perfect for your Christmas tree, your chairs, or any other home decor you have.